Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I have another run in YouTube for you. Her name's Susie and she runs a channel called I Run Things. She's got a great channel, some amazing interviews, especially one with me in. So Susie, tell us about your channel.
Hi Chris, thank you for having me on your channel. Hi everybody, my name is Susie and I'm the host of a YouTube channel called I Run Things. I also have a podcast and I've been running for about almost 4 years now. I've run 2 full marathons, plenty of half marathons, a handful of 10Ks and a handful of 5Ks. So in a nutshell, that's me. What else? Oh, I'm originally from Madrid, Spain, but I live in the suburbs of Philadelphia in the United States. So, sunny day today, we're going out for an interval run.
Thanks Susie. So when did you start running?
So, I started running in 2016, October 2016. My brother wanted to lose a little bit of weight. He started exercising and he started on a diet as well. And he was running for a bit and he told me, I can now run 6 miles without stopping, which he was not a runner prior to this. For him, that was an accomplishment. So my brother's in his 40s, just like me, where he's 4 years younger than I am. And he said, I just might sign up for the 10K in Madrid, which is where we are both from, for Christmas 2016. The race is hosted downtown Madrid, December 31st, and it's at night. So I told him, okay, if you sign up for that, I'll fly to Madrid and I'll run you with you. Thinking he needs a push, but not really thinking he was gonna sign up. So 3 days later, he calls me and says, okay, now you're gonna put your money where your mouth is and run it with me. So naturally I had to start training, and it was hard at first. I'm not gonna deny it because I wasn't a runner, but what took me through the initial runs was the feeling that I was doing something with my brother. So that's why I started. But after the first week and a half, I hit runner's high and then I could just stop. I loved it so much, and I ended up running that 10K with my brother. He finished, I think, 12 minutes ahead of me or something crazy. But then after that I said, I'm gonna see if I can run a half marathon. And I signed up for a half marathon in Philadelphia that took place 5 months after I started running. So I finished, and I finished on a good, I was happy, and I trained 16 weeks. I didn't get injured. I felt strong. So that's really how it started. And then within the year, I ran my first full marathon. So this is not something I recommend, guys. I think people should take a little bit more time, not be crazy like I am. But that's what worked for me. Again, not recommending to everybody.
What's your favourite distance to run?
So my favorite distance to run right now is the half marathon, because it's right at that threshold in time that I feel challenges me enough. And I really enjoy running half marathons. Again, just the right amount of challenge. But I am hoping at some point the marathon is going to be my favorite distance. I've run 2. I ran Marine Corps Marathon in Washington, D.C., my first one. And then I ran Philadelphia Marathon. And I hope to run New York City Marathon next year. So, yeah, favorite distance right now, half marathon. I'm hoping to feel more comfortable with the marathon and hopefully turn it into my favorite distance. But if not, just do what makes you do more of what makes you happy. That's my advice.
What are your future plans and goals?
Okay, goals. So my goals, these are short-term goals. Finish training for the virtual New York City Marathon and run it and complete it. Ideally, my stretch goal is finish it in a better time than I finished Philadelphia. That would be under 4:50. I'm a 46-year-old woman, guys, so please don't judge. And I just started running 3 years ago, so still have a long way to go. But then eventually, I would like to qualify for Boston. Right now, the qualifying time for women my age is 3 hours and 55 minutes. So I think I still have a long way to go to get there, but I'm hopeful. Continuing my training, I will get there and I will qualify for Boston. If we stretch it, I'm turning 47 this year. If we stretch it enough, I turn 50 and then it goes up to 4 hours. So it doesn't get easier because you're older, but I'm just gonna keep pursuing it till I can't anymore. But the first step is to get closer to the qualifying time. So in a way, it's good that we haven't had any races. Like we had races at the beginning of the year. Whew, I can't talk this much and run. It's good that we didn't have any races at the beginning of the year because now I can put that base and try and accomplish those, try and get that stamina that I'm gonna need to do a better time at my next marathon when they come back live. So let's keep running, guys.
And if you was to give advice to new runners, what would it be?
So what advice would I give to new runners? This is a good question. I think my advice would be to enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. This is not meant to be torture. It's meant to be, at our age, I'm assuming people watching this are not going to try and break. They're not elite runners. They're not trying to become elite runners, which someone might. But if you're just starting now and you're doing it for fitness, to feel better with yourself, maybe as kind of a meditative process, alone time with yourself, just don't forget that. That's the reason why you're doing it. Because sometimes we get too caught up with what other people are doing, what people are doing with their paces and times and goals. And they are not us. We are different. So you have to do what makes you happy and enjoy the process. And that would be my main recommendation. I hope you enjoyed this interview. Chris, I love you. You're a great guy. I love everything you do. And I interviewed him on my channel and on my podcast. So hopefully he remembers to put the links below, because that interview is a really, really good one. If you want to learn more stuff about Chris, it's a good place to go to. So I hope whatever it is you're doing today, it brings you joy and happiness. And thanks, Chris, again. Run fearless, you guys. Bing.
Thanks for that, Susie. Some great answers. And yeah, I did have lots of fun on your channel. To be honest, when I go on there, other people's channels and do interviews, sometimes I'm a bit nervous because you never know what they're going to say. But I was just turning into a chat and it was fun. So please, guys, go and check out the channel. I'm going to put a link up at the top, down in the description, and at the end of this video. So please subscribe to her channel. She's come up to 1,000 subscribers, so please help her get there. And as per always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you next time. Cheers.